Hello guys, welcome to Ikhra Technology. So today we are going to solve some task of Python while loop. Okay, so if you are having some difficulties in solving these tasks, you can follow my steps. Okay, so let's get started. So yes, the very first question, print odd numbers. Use a while loop to print all the odd numbers between 1 to 20. Inside the loop, use a if-else statement to check if the number is odd before printing. Okay, so we have to print odd numbers between 1 to 20. Okay, and we have to use while loop for that. So let's start printing it. So first of all, we will have to declare a variable and assign it a value 1. So we will take a variable as name number equals to 1. Okay, so we have assigned a variable. Now we will start using a while loop. So what is the syntax of while loop? We have to write while and the condition. So what will be the condition? Condition will be we have to print the odd numbers between 1 to 20. So okay, so the condition will be number will be less than or equal to 20. Okay, so and we will use a if else statement. If number mod of 2 is not equals to 0, then should print numbers. Okay, and in the last we have to just increment it. So how we increment it? We will write number plus equals to 1. So we have incremented it by 1. So see the logic behind the question. If the number is divisible by 2 and the remainder is 0, then it is an even number, and if the remainder will be 1, it will be the odd number. Okay, so if we print and if we save the program and run it, you can see. So the compiler is running. So here you can see odd numbers between 1 to 20. Okay, so let's move to our second question, sum of even numbers. Use a while loop to sum all the even numbers between 1 to 50. Inside the loop, use an if-else statement to check if the number is even before adding it to the sum. Okay, so same as logic as the first question, we have to do is for a even number between 1 to 20, 1 to 50. Okay, so what we have done, first of all, we will declare a variable number equals to 1, and for adding we will add a variable name as total sum equals to, we will assign it a 0. Okay, so again we will use a while loop, and what is the syntax? We have to use while and a condition. So what will be a condition? It is between 1 to 50, so a condition will be number less than or equal to 50. Okay, so here's our condition, and now we are using our if else. So if number mod of 2 is equals to 0. So as you know the logic behind this, the number is divisible by 2 and the remainder is, it will obviously will be a even number. So we have used it. Now we have to add it. So what we will add? We will add total sum plus number. Okay, so we will add total sum plus to number. So we are adding the sum of even numbers. Okay, so now we will increment it one by one. So we will increment the number by 1. So how we increment the number? Right, number plus equals to 1. So we have increment it, and now we will print it. Print. Now we will print the sum even number between 1 to 50. total sum. Okay, so if we save and run the program, you can see the sum of even numbers between 1 to 50 is 650. Okay, so let's move to our third question. Check if the number is a palindrome. A palindrome number is a number that reads the same backward as forward. For hint, a hint is given for us. Reverse the input number and store it in the reverse variable. Compare the input and reverse the number. Okay, so as you know, hint is given. First of all, we have to reverse the input and store it in a reverse variable. Then we have to compare the original string with the reverse string. So start doing the sum. We will first make a function as name is palindrome. So what is a palindrome? Palindrome is a number that reads the same as backward and forward. So if we read the number or the name from same as backward and forward, it will read as the same. Okay, so let's start solving the question. First of all, we will make a function def. Definition is, we will write a function name as palindrome. Okay, and we will pass a variable in that. Okay, so we have made a function. Now we will convert the number to a string to reverse it. Okay, so we will take a variable name as original equals to, we will convert a string to reverse it. So what is the function? Str and num, as our variable is declared as num. Okay, now we will reverse the string. So how we reverse? We will take another variable name as reverse equals to, we have to reverse the original. So here we write original, and how we reverse, uh, there are methods of reversing. I am using the -1 method. Okay, so here we have reversed a string. Now simply just we will compare the original string and the reverse string. Okay, so for comparing again, simply we will use a if else statement. So we will write if original equals to reverse here, so it should return true. Okay, and else it should return false. Okay, so here we have done with the logic. So what's the logic behind this? We have to first convert a number to string to reverse it, and we have compared the original string with the reverse string. And let's start doing this. We will take a number equals to 1221. Okay, we have taken a number, a random number, and we'll use if, and we will pass a function is palindrome and take a variable, our variable number, and print it. And print, we will use f string for that. F string number is a palindrome. Okay, and lastly for else, it's not a palindrome. Again a f string method and a variable name number is not a palindrome. Okay, so here we are done with the question. Again we will save and run the program. So here you can see 1221 is a palindrome. Okay, so now we will change the number. We'll change the number as 45. Again we will take a random number. Now again we save and run the program. Here you can see 1285 is not a palindrome. Okay, so I hope you might have understood these questions. Thanks for watching the video.